and I've been doing a great job. All right, listen. I got to the starting five and stuff, and I'm with the Warriors too. So yeah. I've been doing pretty darn good, actually. I've been doing, like, spanking people's butts. My highest points is 53. And just to let you guys know, Stephen Curry's hurt. So, yeah. I'm in the starting lineup. It's me, Thompson, Barnes, Green, and Bogut.
The talent at that position is the weakest it's been in some time.
So, yeah.
Which young shooting guards do you think are poised to fill that?
Well, James Harden's already there. You know, we're talking about Kobe and D-Wade's departure as the top guy.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Clark Hill.
All right, let's go.
Doris Burks on the sideline as well. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss to the Wizards and just couldn't finish strong. They took a 4-point loss in that one.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded out, low-scoring games. It just doesn't.
Hold on. All right.
Seems to be in their DNA.
What's up, JJ? I'm streaming right now.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut,
get that out of here, boy.
Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Freak in at the point.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And there's the feed to Green. Bogut the pass to Freak.
Oh, come on.
Inside, unloads from 13. And it's Freak with the rebound. And he gets it to go.
His hard
really?
work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Pass to Bogut. Here's Freak. Off target from outside.
Come on.
Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Barton. He's covered by Thompson. Moutier kicks to Splitter. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And it's
oh my God.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
What's up?
1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Molinari. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Golden State with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way
JJ, I'll talk to you later because I'm streaming right now. All right.
Still was heartbreaking to me. You
all right.
To lose in OT, no matter how hard you played, you want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
Here's Freak following the basket by Emmanuel Moutier. Here's Freak. So
thank you. Let's go.
2 free throws for the contact right there. The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first.
He can't see the Daddy, he can't see the comment, big head.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Splitter sets a screen.
What did JJ want?
Huh?
What did JJ want? That was JJ?
No, I'm talking to him right in the thing.
Still there?
He's in here. He can't see the comment, big head.
What do you want?
He can hear you.
Hey, papi. What are you doing, buddy? You at the house?
Oh, okay. Anytime you wanted to stay in the house, just let me know, okay, buddy? Okay? Love you, buddy. Here's Javi. Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's a break. Oh.
Moutier's got 7 points in the game. Warriors trail by 4. Now let's find out what Coach Mike Malone had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
A big factor
There you go.
in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
All right, Doris, thanks. Barnes. And it's all even.
There you go.
Barnes has got his first bucket of the night.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Barton kicks to Splitter. Shot is no good. So
Good D, good D. Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt, but
just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Like, what time is the
Denver,
game
they've
end?
got just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game.
I just started it. So I'm live streaming now. I'm live on YouTube.
Wide open look for Freak. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
All right.
Molinari with it. 3 points his last outing. Barton dishes to Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hands it from downtown. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Freak kicks to Bogut. Nobody near Barnes.
There you go.
Come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Nope.
Barton, no luck.
Good D.
Golden State's gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. It's going
Dang it, dude. I always do stupid passes like that. Nope. Oh, wow. It's impossible.
Moutier's got 9.
He's right in front of him. That's impossible.
Today, guys, without him, they may not be in the league.
Now here's Freak. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Now, here's going on. And you can
Wow.
see the scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers.
Come on.
15 points a game on average. In a moment, now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Bogut. 14 points from him the last game against Miami.
Yeah,
Let's go. There you go. Come on.
Was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
And here's Moutier following the three-pointer by Freak. They set the pick. Fareed the pass to Barton. Splitter sets a screen. Barton dishes to Fareed.
That's off.
Great tee that time from Green. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. A different look for Denver. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Splitter. And it's Trevor Booker in for Fareed. And the Warriors also making a change. Festus Ezeli.
Yes.
In for Andrew Bogut. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Warriors, number 1.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down. the numbers for Freak. Averaging 17 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Now here's Freak. He's got 7. Lets it go from deep. They get it again.
There you go.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Screen by Nurkic. Here's Moutier.
Get that out of here. Nice.
Now Freak. He's been putting up the points
That's in.
on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And here's Gallinari following Draymond Green's 3. Will it go? And it's Gallinari laying it in. Gallinari's got 5 minutes.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Green kicks to Freak. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Come on, man.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Martin passes to Gallinari. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. To the middle. Azili dishes to Barnes. Outside, Green. From past the arc. Moutier with the rebound. Denver's gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Barton. The Warriors pull it in. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Barnes.
There you go.
Barnes has got 7 points.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Barton. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Has to go up. Releases. Busts the jam to the cagey pass fake.
What do you want, Simba? What? Why are you looking at me so sad for?
And here's Freak. He has 7. Green kicks to Freak. Gets the
there you go.
To fall. He's got 10.
Sure. What's she made of? Oh no, Sean, my dog. What? What's Sean? What do you want? What's Sean? What's she made of? Alright. What's wrong? What's the matter, huh? Okay.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Moutier. 9th in steals, and his playmaking ability unquestioned.
It's okay.
15 assists
Relax.
in our league.
And talk about highway robbery. I mean, jumping the passing lane, snatching away your dribble.
Let's go.
He'll take it from him.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Now here's Moutier. He's got 9. He feeds it to Gallinari. Screen by Nurkic. Block at 6.
Nope.
The rebound by
Good job.
Warriors leading by 5. Freak passes to Barbosa. No good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Last time at Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Now, here is Gallinari. 7 points in the game. And another miss by Denver.
What the heck?
Freak with it. Pass to Azili. 3-pointer. And it's Barbosa. Again missing. The Nuggets trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Nope.
Warriors shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Iguodala kicks to Arthur. Feeds it to Freak. Stolen away.
Oh my God, that's my fault.
Fast break. Here's Wise. Drops in the breakaway layup.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a
Thank you.
opportunity, even better.
Thank you.
And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking.
Look at that, you guys. Look at that.
Push through midseason. Take a look at the Warriors, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. Definitely the team to beat. And of course, Denver just way behind.
And well, for the Warriors, I think they've lived up
There you
to
go.
their billing this season, that's for sure. It doesn't look like they'll be slowing down anytime soon.
Well, they can't afford to. I mean, this is a time of year when you've got to take your game up a notch. As good as they've been throughout the regular season, they've got to get better going forward.
Now, here's Moutier. He's got 9. Here's Hickson. Uses the glass to finish the way. Hickson's got his first points of the night.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
It's been a tough goal for him, just an uncontainable game for 3. He's already up to
There you
11
go.
points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those.
There you go.
Denver making a switch here. Lures checked in. The Nuggets trail by 4. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. And a foul on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors? The Nuggets shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut are down low. And it's Freak in at the 1. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 53 points, and that's
So you guys listen.
set a new season high for him.
I had
in what was a
53
great
points. That's my
execution
highest.
Just numbers that
Last
really
game.
jump out at you in a box score.
We went the second overtime, and the Heat won by 2.
Another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Out to the wing, front past the arc, and he gets it to go.
There you go.
Freak's got 16.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Here's Fareed. Can't hit. Great
There
team
you
that
go.
time from Green. Warriors leading by 6. Now here's Freak. 16 points for him. Thompson with the bucket.
There you go.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Nuggets have gone 2
All
for
right.
shooting the ball here in the second. Moutier dishes to Lure. Here's Fareed. And the shot falls short this time. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. That's a 2 from Barnes. Again,
There you
Golden
go.
State.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Here's Martin. Finally gets one.
Ah.
He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
Here's Freak.
There you
Bounces
go.
high off the rim and drops. Freak's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. Nuggets are gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Nurkic setting the pick for Moutier. That's it. He's 7 for 12.
Dang it.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Some teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the
All right.
next. The
Come on.
Warriors, 4th.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Splitters checked in for Lure. Warriors leading by 9. Freak kicks to Green.
Should have shot that green.
Inside. Freak. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his third rebound tonight.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Freak kicks to Bogut. Here's Barnes. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his fourth rebound in this one. Fareed, a screen on Thompson. Moutier with the ball. Working on Green. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. And that's now 17 points for Emmanuel Moutier.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul.
Oh.
Stop these 3 runs to the rim.
Hands for the ball out of bounds. Splitter touched it last. Here's Barnes.
Hey. Oh, what?
Here's Barton. Fareed the pass to Splitter. Barnes against Fareed. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barton.
That's broke.
Misses the 3.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find.
There you go.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Screen by Nurkic. Martin dishes to Moutier. From 11 feet away. Fareed, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver.
Get off me, dude. Get off.
That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And
dang it.
Stolen by Splitter. Now here's Moutier. Defense right on him. Here's Fareed.
Nope.
And another miss by Denver.
That's something they need to do more of.
How'd he get the ball if I had it?
Go get those balls.
Come on. That's what I hate about this game, man.
Definitely help narrow the gap.
It's the only thing about this game that I hate.
Warriors leading by 6.
Get off of me, dude.
Out of bounds.
Oh my God. Get off.
Lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Denver's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Splitter sets a screen.
Move, dude.
Here's Barton. He's covered by Thompson. Splitter kicks to Moutier. Splitter sets a screen for Moutier. 4 on the clock. Splitter passes to Moutier. And the 3 off target.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Freak. And he hits the jumper for 2.
There we go.
Freak's got 20.
Come on.
Klay Thompson. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage, 16th in shooting percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he's the type of three-point specialist that doesn't need a ton of shots to rack up points.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Screen by Fareed. Off the pick.
Nope.
Shot is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Thompson.
What a retard. He just blocked it. What a oh my God. What a dummy. This dude just blocked the stupid dude. Oh my God.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Barton dishes to Moutier.
What's a foul? He's on. Come on, man.
Yeah, the defender all over
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. From 11 feet away, it's
Oh, dang, that was terrible.
now Moutier. He's got 18. Lets it go with a three, and that one's good. Moutier's got 21.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Offensive
Get that.
Second chance shot. He takes it up.
There you
and
go.
plays it in. And the Warriors lead by 9.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 23 points in the game.
He's
Come
really
on, right
stepped it
here.
up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
And it's Freak missing. Denver's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Gallinari against Green. The 15-footer. That one a little long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And here's Freak. 20 points for him. Green kicks to Freak. Denver grabs.
Come on, you see, every single time when I grab a rebound, it don't get into my stupid hands, man.
And it's Gallinari again missing.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Good pass, there you go.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Moutier past the split. Freak with it. He kicks it to Green. In the corner, Iguodala with it. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 9. And the pass to going up. And it's out of bounds.
There you go.
Last touch by Gallinari. And some changes here for the Warriors. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in. The clock runs out. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Emmanuel Moutier.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need.
More foul! Come on, man.
He adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Bill Barton is out there with Moutier, and it's Splitter in at the 5 spot. Warriors leading by 10. Throws it up high.
Dang, that was way too high. Dang it, that was my fault.
While we have the chance, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top shooting small forwards at the free throw line during the last month. 5th best, Gallinari.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages.
Oh my God.
Those numbers without the work. They've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition.
That's impossible. I blocked that.
That use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13.
All right.
Green dishes to Bogut. Here's Freak. And he's good on the 3 ball. Freak's got 23.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Moutier kicks to Gallinari.
Get it, get it.
It's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
And he's really having all sorts of problems.
Get off of me, man.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words
No,
that come
that's
to mind,
off.
ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all with a
There you
block.
go.
And that one's good.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Splitter with the screen on Barnes. Looking to end his cold spell. And a missed
Nope.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And stolen by Splitter.
Oh my God.
Here's Barton. He's covered by Thompson. Dishes it to Barton. Moutier kicks to Gallinari. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And let's review some numbers for Splitter. Getting around 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in
God.
every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Kicks it to Freak. Fires it up. That's good on the jump shot. Freak's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Freak's got 27 points.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
From 10 feet out, that's good. And that's now 25 points for Emmanuel Moutier.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially
Dang it,
inside.
dude.
They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Nurkic has checked in. The Nuggets trail by 13.